So this is a D&D storytime video, and this is the story of when my friend managed to kill a family and a half when getting some supplies for no reason except for that no price beats free. So we're in a mainly human village at this time, and our party consists of a rogue who is absent, an elf wizard who's also a pyromaniac, a cleric sorcerer, a half-elf artificer, and a water genasi barbarian, played by my friend, who we'll call Jay for identity reasons because this story will mainly focus on him. So we had to go to another town for a quest, and we decided to get a carriage when the DM reminded us politely that we should be getting supplies before leaving town. But instead of paying for it, I actually cast Disguise Self on myself and basically got out without paying, so we took the carriage and a horse to a forest nearby but outside of the town, and we were good to go. On our way out of the town, the DM turned to us and said, "You guys just left town without getting any supplies for the next week." So Jay stopped the cart and booked it back into town. So Jay finally makes it back into town, and at this point it's somewhat late at night, and he goes into the nearest supply store because, he ran to go get supplies. And this supply store just happens to be right next to the place where we bought the carriage. He goes in and tries to steal some stuff, but I stop him and I say, "Why don't you just try to intimidate him? Because you're a giant blue buff barbarian." So then he takes my advice and threatens the guy in a way that's like, "Put the money in the bag and nobody gets hurt" kind of way. So Jay does pretty well in the intimidation check, and we think that the shopkeep's just going to be scared and then we might get some supplies for free. Whatever, most of us are chaotic something, so it's okay. But then the shopkeep reaches under his little desk and pulls a knife out on him and stabs him through the hand. After realizing that he had just failed a robbery and had a witness currently stabbing his hand that had seen everything to do with his crime, Jay decides to do the one thing that's pretty reasonable in this kind of situation. Kill everyone in the shop.
Way to go, dumbass!
After that series of events, Jay had killed the man, and luckily there was only one man in the shop, but unluckily, our friend who is a giant buff blue guy walking around town just committed murder. So he shoves all the crap he can find into his vest, his shirt, his pants, and ended up carrying a lot of it because he doesn't have that many pockets, and tries to book it out of that shop. But on his way out, a small little girl in pigtails, around 5 years old, walks in and goes, "Dad?" And Jay, with his wonderful decision-making skills, you guessed it, kills the little girl!
You're still a dumbass!
Anyways, if he hadn't done enough wreckage already, he decided to stop at the carriage shop on his way out of town and goes in to see the shopkeep from before. He goes up to her, straight up kills her in cold blood, takes the money from the register, and books it out of town once again. As he's leaving, he has to make a stealth check. Yay! And Jay, which is not a very dexterous character, has such wonderful luck, and with that wonderful luck, he rolls a natural 5 with no modifiers. After hearing this, we assume Jay is screwed and we should leave him for dead because he's dead and he's gonna get caught by the cops and But then, a miracle happens at the worst situation possible. The guards rolled a natural 3 for their perception, and Jay managed to get away without any witnesses. Yay! Now, I do not support killing people for free stuff in-game, and I don't support killing people outside of games. Don't do that. That's really bad. But at the same time, in D&D, we got a bunch of armor, some food and drink, some potions, a buttload of cash, so was it a good idea? No. But did it work out in the end? Yep! We actually ran into a character later who made his murder crime disappear, and now Jay announces that he's killed people in his past whenever somebody new enters the party. So that's cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you thought the story was at least a little bit funny, and let me know if I should make more story times like this in the future. If you don't know me or are new to my channel, I'm Tori, and I mainly make speed paints and art videos, and if this does well, I guess I'll do storytime videos as well. Anyways, I'd like and subscribe if you want to. I'll see you in my next artsy video, and bye!